In this video, we're going to be talking about X and Y intercepts. So let's start with the basic question. What is an intercept? An intercept is a point on the line that intersects the X or the Y axis. So here we have a function, and we see that our function intersects or goes through the X axis and the Y axis. Here, we have the x-axis, which is located at the point on the x-axis and 0. So the number, comma, 0. And here we have our y-intercept, which is located at 0, comma, whatever point it's intersecting on the y-axis. So let's do an example where we find the x and the y-intercepts of an example. In this case, of the function 2x plus 3y equals 5. In order to find our intercepts, we don't need to solve for x and we don't need to solve for y right now, but we will. Let's begin by finding our x-intercept. Now remember that it's supposed to be a number, comma, 0, which means that for our y value, we're going to be plugging in a 0. So we'll take our equation, 2x plus 3, now this is where we're going to plug in our 0 into the y spot, equals 5. And then from here, we're going to solve for x. So we have 2x plus 0 equals 5, or 2x equals 5. Then we'll divide both sides by 2. And that's going to give us a value of x equals 5 halves. So that 5 halves is what we're going to put up here into our intercept. And that is going to give us our x-intercept. So in order to find our y-intercept, we're going to do something very similar. Because here we had a 0, comma, then our number. And notice that the 0 is in the x's spot. So that means as we're writing our equation, we're not going to put our x, we're going to put a 0 there instead. And now we put plus 3y equals 5, and we're going to solve for y. So here we have 0 plus 3y equals 5, or 3y equals 5. Divide both sides by 3, and that's going to give us a value of y equals 5/3. So we'll put that into our y spot, and now we have our y-intercept.